Hello, Seafood Perhacs. Warm and cold chi. What's the difference between the two different types of energy? You're going to see some schools of thought that talk about intense heated chi, and you're going to see other schools of thought that talk about cold chi. I've studied both of them, and I can give you kind of the concepts for both of them. And you're going to want to work with both energies, both types of energies. You'll notice that in some yogic schools, there's hot yoga, and that's where they do their training in the hottest possible type of environment that they can. And then you also deal with cold chi. Now, when we want to talk about the two different types of energy, let's talk about that real quick. First, you've got your hot energy, warm energy, cool energy, cold energy, right? So it runs the gamut of what we're talking about here. So as you're originally building up your chi, you're building it up in more of a neutral way, which is really the best way to do it. If you're going to do anything, you want to keep the chi on the cooler side, because the cooler side has a tendency to feel better overall. Now think about it this way. Computers need to be in a cool environment in order to maintain. Well, it's the same thing with the body. The body has to be in a more of a moderate type of environment. Doesn't need to be too cold, doesn't need to be too hot, right? It needs to be right in the middle there. So if we're going to do anything, we're going to do kind of cool chi if we were thinking about that, keeping the chi cool. It also has a tendency to bring to our mind, because we're used to hearing, cool off, cool your mind, cool your jets, right? And then when we look on the exact opposite, which is hot. He's really hot-tempered, that kind of thing. There's reality to those when you look at the energy aspect of it, and that's what we want to talk about here. How are we going to control that? How are we going to use it? You see, we don't want to necessarily say, okay, we only train in hot chi or cold chi. We want to talk about the energy as it is and how to utilize it for any type of situation that we're in. So for example, they're going to have the extreme, like guys that are out there doing total cold chi. And I've had some students of mine that have said, hey, should I go out and study with that person for this total cold chi? And I said, sure, why not? Why not go get that influence, see how that feels to you? Because some people are going to like that kind of training. And then I had other people say, hey, I want to go train with this hot chi, right? And then everywhere in between. So my thing is for you is that you want to be able to train and get a feeling for everything. And I'm going to do the best I can to kind of give you a very good idea of how that works. And one of the things you can do in order to understand how to use both hot and cold chi is with this special exercise that I've been doing probably for over 20 years. And I think you're going to find it very interesting. What you got to keep in mind is that all the exercise that I'm talking about here, all the techniques, is that I'm talking about them from the standpoint of experimentation. You want to go into these exercises with an experimental mind and say to yourself, hey, what is this going to do for me? What's it going to feel like? And then you're going to catalog it into your journal, what it feels like. So this exercise is an exercise that you're going to use when you take a shower, and you're going to take a shower, do your business, wash yourself off, clean yourself off, and then the last portion of the shower, you're going to turn on the shower to be as hot as you can possibly stand it without getting burnt. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start packing chi into your body. So you're going to be pulling it down and packing it, right? You pack chi like this, right? And you just pack it on and over the body, just like that. You can use your breath to accelerate the chi. You want to pack it into your legs. You want to bend over and just pack it in. Just like you were packing a snowman. You're taking that heat from the shower. You've already been in the shower, right? Maybe for 10 minutes, washing yourself and everything, so you're clean. Now you're taking that chi and you're feeling good. It's good quality chi that you're putting in there. Now you can do this right after your workout, so your chi is at the highest, but you start packing into all areas of your body, again, staying away from the head, packing it in. Now you could also stand there and visualize the energy circulating around you and packing it in. Again, there's two ways to experience the chi. There's actually more than two ways, but these two ways is, one is physical. When you're physically packing You feel like you're doing something, right? Just like when you're working out. Well, Chi's a little different than working out in the sense that you can visualize the energy. So if you're really good at visualizing, you can visualize the energy coming on and packing all over your body. I would say in the beginning, you use the physical representation. So you pack that Chi into the body, you got hot water running over you, and then as soon as you feel really good and you get that Chi packed in there, is you turn the water all the way to cold. And you just relax and feel that cold water rushing over your body, run it over your head and all over your body. That's going to pack the Chi. It's going to seal the Chi with that coldness. Now, you want to stay in the shower a couple minutes, as long as you can, and you're going to see how that feels. And you're going to take it and you're going to just, once it turns off, you just pack it and seal it, right? When you seal your energy, you kind of seal it like this, right? Sealing it, right? Sealing it this way, sealing it on your body. And then you get out of the shower and you dry off and you go do whatever else you have to do. That's a technique that you want to do. I would say do it once a week to start. See what kind of results you get with it. Again, everything that you're doing is you're experimenting and you're testing and you're taking it to as far a level as you can before it's uncomfortable. Now, that doesn't mean you go in a shower and you do this for hours at a time. Now, here's the other idea, is that if you have a spa, if you have access to a spa where you can actually go into a sauna, you can do a whirlpool. I'd do the whirlpool first, the sauna. When I was in the sauna, I'd start packing Chi. In fact, whenever I'm at a resort or anything like that, I'll do the whirlpool, which is hot water. I'll go then into the sauna and I'll pack the Chi, and then I'll go into the cold water. They usually have a hot water, sauna, cold water. Sometimes they'll have a cold water shower, whatever the case might be. But experiment with it. You're going to feel different types of experiences when you pack the Chi in different ways. And this is a very unique way to do it. And it's one that I think you're going to be writing me saying, wow, that was pretty extraordinary. Because as you build on this way, you're actually able to capture the Chi more into the body. Because that cold seals the Chi into the body. It's a very unique exercise. Give it a try, and then certainly send me your feedback and let me know how it's worked for you.